Doctors and nurses who have delivered babies to mothers who clearly cheated on their husbands. What was that like? Last March, this couple comes in for delivery. The husband, Kevin, is pacing around like crazy, sweating bullets and mumbling about how this is going to be the best day of his life. Angela, the mom, she's trying to stay calm, but I can tell she's nervous about more than just the birth. Kevin keeps talking about how excited he is to see if the baby has his eyes or her nose. He's one of those super involved dads, you know? Been to every appointment, painted the nursery, read all the baby books. When the baby finally comes out, I immediately notice something. This kid has bright orange-red hair. Like seriously red. Fire engine red. Now that wouldn't be weird normally, except both Kevin and Angela have dark brown hair. Not just dark brown, but like almost black. And I'd seen their families earlier in the waiting room. Kevin's parents, Angela's mom, her sister, all dark hair. Kevin freezes when he sees the baby. Just completely stops moving. His face goes white and he's staring at this kid like he's seeing a ghost. Angela quickly jumps in with this nervous laugh and goes, "Oh wow, my great-grandma had red hair just like that." But her voice is shaky and she won't look at Kevin. The doctor hands Kevin the baby and he's holding it, but he keeps looking between the kid and Angela. Then he starts asking all these questions. "Doctor, can hair color skip that many generations? Like, is that actually possible?" The doctor's trying to be professional, explaining genetics and recessive genes, but Kevin won't let it go. I'm trying to keep everything calm, checking on Angela, but I can feel the tension in the room. Angela keeps avoiding eye contact with everyone. She's just staring at the ceiling or out the window. Kevin's getting more and more suspicious with each question. About an hour later, Kevin goes to get coffee from the cafeteria. The second he leaves, Angela just breaks down. I'm talking full-on sobbing. She grabs my arm and whispers, "I need to tell someone or I'm gonna lose my mind." She admits she's been having an affair with this guy from her work. And get this, the guy has bright red hair. She's been seeing him for about a year, right around when this baby would have been conceived. She's crying and begging me not to say anything because Kevin is so excited to be a dad, and she doesn't want to destroy his life. I'm standing there feeling like I got punched in the stomach. This isn't in any nursing manual. My job is to take care of patients, not get involved in their personal drama. But watching Kevin hold that baby later, completely believing it's his kid, talking about teaching him to play baseball and all that dad stuff, it made me feel sick. The worst part was Kevin asking me if I thought the baby looked like him. He's holding this red-haired kid, trying to find similarities. He's got my chin, right? And maybe my ears? I just nodded and smiled because what else could I do? 3 days later, they're discharged. Kevin's carrying the car seat, talking about all the plans he has for his son. Angela's walking behind him, still won't make eye contact with anyone. As they're leaving, she mouths "thank you" to me. I never saw them again, but I heard through other nurses that Kevin eventually figured it out. Apparently he got suspicious enough to do one of those DNA tests when the kid was 6 months old. The whole thing blew up. Divorce, custody battle, the works.